Hi, I'm Tom Poitras, and this is your countdown to kickoff. All right, Harvard has, gotten off to a little bit of a tough start result-wise, but they've been very competitive in all their games. They've got a very, very good center back, so we know it'll be hard to break those guys down, and he organizes their team really well. Goalkeeper is a senior as well, and had 8 shutouts last year, so they're a very good defensive team, and that's been something we need to work on a little bit anyway, scoring some goals. So should be an interesting match tonight to see if we can sort out our scoring woes and also break their defense down. We're getting a lot of bonus soccer with the overtimes and stuff, but the goal we scored was a very good goal. We got a good counterattack off of a corner kick, and Damian Lowe cleared a ball up the field. Anthony Santaga made a nice play, laid it off, and then he kept running, and David Bernardson found him with a longer pass. And Aleko kept following the whole play and made it about a 100-yard run up the field, and when he got there, he had half the goal to shoot at because the keeper had made a save, and he had the rebound, so he put it in, stayed composed, took his time, and put it in the open side of the goal, which was a lot harder than it probably appeared to be, or it looked like it would be. Well, I think the thing that is good for us is it saves on a little bit of wear and tear of the travel, and gives the guys a chance to even for the away games go and come back, and we don't have a lot of overnight travel, and we don't have a lot of bus rides that are too long. So it's a situation that I think it'll help us down the stretch of the season. But right now, it's still away games when we get them, and we've got to go away and take care of our business. But we're happy to be in the state and not having too much travel. Those are like nice things to see come up. I'm more worried about win number 5 being this year, the win. So it's we're getting there as far as building the program, and that's what that says. But at the same time, we're just worried to concentrate on tonight and Harvard and trying to see if we can get another win tonight. That's a really good point, is that it's not just the backs and the goalkeeper that are helping with the shutouts and the success defensively. It's a team effort, and I think the entire team is now feeding off of the energy of not giving up goals and trying to be a really good defensive team. And that's hopefully something we can keep building on, but all the guys are working really hard to do their job defensively, so that's been a big help as well. And I had a meeting with Billy a couple days ago, and I said to him, I'm like, look, you're a really good goalkeeper. David's just been playing exceptional, and the guy hasn't given up a goal. So Philly understands, it's part of the process in that position that there's only 2 goalkeepers or 3 goalkeepers in our team, but there's only one spot. And if you're a right midfielder and someone else is doing well, you could play left midfield. In goal, it's pretty much that you're the goalkeeper. So those guys, have a good, healthy competition going. But, Billy's been doing really well in training and working really hard, and we still expect him to be an integral part of our team. The funny part of that is most important to me, and I said it to my staff this morning about the Red Sox last night doing that, is they went from worst to first, and obviously we finished last year in the bottom of the America East, and we're hoping to kind of make the same kind of run. And more importantly, it just shows it can be done. So I think that's something for our guys to build off of. We had a great weekend in Green Bay. After our American game, I got to fly out to Green Bay with 4 of our boosters and donors that had bought a Green Bay Packer experience at our golf outing last year, and we had a tremendous time. They got Hall of Fame tour, they got in the locker room, they got on the field at Lambeau Field, and then had a world-class tailgate party. It was in the pouring rain, unfortunately, but they got an experience I don't think they've ever had before. And then they got to see a great game as well. So it made a lot of new friends for them in Green Bay, so that was exciting. It was a lot of fun, and I think it was an experience that they'll cherish for the rest of their life.